Hi guys, this is me, Rusty78609 in Central Texas, USA, live and in color, and it's about 64 inside, about the same outside because I got the windows open. I like it cool, that's why I got this jacket on. Anyway, it is February the 13th, I think. Doesn't matter. It's about 2:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's a nice day all around here in Central Texas, and I've been looking at my comments, guy. We get a lot of good stuff. We get some good debates going. We get a lot of good debates, and people get aggravated with one another and get it. You know, I don't care. I mean, don't take anything I say seriously. Okay, I mean, I try to just give. I'm just having fun. Okay, let me say that. But anyway, this will be a light video and a quickie. Uh, this individual commented, says Sunday was the warmest day on record since 1982 where I live. Any comments on global warming? You're asking me? Ha! Well, let me tell you. Do I have any comments on global warming? Okay. First of all, I wish they would really give you the truth, of what they're saying. In other words, the media talks about just global warming, global warming, global warming. The real issue is man-made global warming. In other words, are we humans in this industrial world we live in causing the Earth's temperature to rise so fast that in the very near future, humanity and all living things will be eliminated due to our stupidity? Huh? Well, I kind of doubt it. Okay. I just, I'm 71. Let me get my ad in. I'm 71 years old. I full time RV. This is an RV. I also go camping in a Toyota Prius, a car. And I have playlists on my homepage at Rusty78609 for both of those. So check them out. Ad finished. After these messages, I'm right back. Okay, I'm back. Back to global warming. Global warming, man made global warming. I don't know, man. Again, I'm 71 and the sky has always been falling. The end is near. The end is near. All the politicians back the hearse right up to your front door, okay? Vote for me or you're dead. Vote for me or we're going to go to war. Vote for me or they're going to come get you. You know, uh, if you believe in that crap, you got to believe in the tooth fairy. I mean, there was a guy, a philosopher named Diogenes, I think, spent his life searching for the truth. He never found it, but he did die looking. But what I would recommend anybody that's concerned about man made global warming, let's call it what it should be called, you know, go do some basic, just general Google searches for the pros and cons of that argument. Look at one side, then look at the other, and you're going to find that just been recently in the past 150 years or so, we started keeping uh, meteorological records that had temperatures. Okay, so we don't have a lot of data, and then you can make assumptions by having looked at geological formations and oceans and ice and stuff. And let me tell you something. If you want to really fool people with a graph, and you've got a long time period, like millions of years, what you do is instead of stretching that graph out where it'll show a long period of time, you compress it so that it just shows 100 years. Okay, and instead of the line on the larger graph looking like it's just barely moving, if you compress it, it'll make boop. It'll look like it goes like that. Okay, so a lot of this is just kind of shell gaming stuff, and I have to tell you this: you got to know it's a political issue. Okay, one party is saying the world's fixing to end if we don't do this and shut down oil and coal and all this stuff, and the other side saying that's crap. Somewhere in the middle is what? The truth? I doubt it. I don't think either side knows. I mean, I think they use it to aggravates you, one, and me. Well, they don't aggravate me because I don't really get involved in that crap anymore. I know what they're doing. They're working on your emotions to get you to watch that crap on TV and read it in the newspaper so they can run these big headlines, global warming. And you buy it and say, God damn, the world's going to end. Or there's a newscaster, a talking head, saying, you know, they just found out today that the temperature rose 1/6,000th of a degree in the last 6 million years. It's over. The ocean's going to rise 60 feet in the next 24 hours because of global warming. New York will be underwater. Islands will be gone. Well, you know, folks, if you look back over climate, forget man-made climate change, just look at climatical data, and you're going to see trends where the temperature goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. We had an ice age, okay? One volcano can put more stuff, CO2, in the air in 1 hour than man has done probably in his whole history. Mount St. Helens, whoa. But again, don't let them climb in your head. Do your own research, okay, on any topic. On any topic. You know, it's so easy to become emotional. I know I can tell by looking at some of these comments, people can get a little emotional about some of my videos. And if you get emotional about what I say, then you got to know the professionals that really know how to turn your screws can really get in your head, okay? Do they? Yes. You know, they're professionals. That's what they're paid to do. And if they don't do it, they're fired to get somebody else in there. You know, I mean, you know, these newscasters, they better be uh, able to move the populations, or they are out. If their ratings aren't going up, 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 and the news shows not going up, 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 they're out, 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 out. Anyway, I did make a comment earlier today in a video I did, I think, about uh, internet speeds in different countries, and I mentioned that I'm below the worldwide average, and people notice it. You know, because wherever I go now, I know that people know that my internet speed is below average, and they kind of discriminate against me in a way. They kind of talk when I walk by. So, but I did notice it today when I went to Walmart because I could see them talking about me. So you see, that's how paranoia gets started. Okay, you start thinking things are real. You know what I mean? You start thinking, yeah, yeah. You see what you want to see, and you hear what you want to hear. Okay. So if you think it's bad, you're going to hear a lot of bad, and you're going to see a lot of bad. If you think it's good, then you're going to see good and hear good. So when it comes to global warming, which is a wonderful little issue, that and not only that, some college professors get funding if and only if they are pro man-made global warming. In other words, if they don't go out and prove that man did it, well, poo-poo on the funding. And I'll give you another example of that. There is one of my favorite intellectuals for a long time. I mean, we've had our ups and downs, but there's a guy by the name of Noam Chomsky. He was an old supporter of the protests during the Vietnam War, and he's a good speaker because he's very intelligent and well read, and apparently gets a lot of good info, good input, and he's traveled the world and given speeches and so forth and so on. And he's totally believes that man-made global warming exists, and if we don't shut down the oil business and coal and crap, it's over. It ain't. We're through. Okay, that's Noam Chomsky, a brilliant, one of the world's leading intellectuals. So you would think, well, that's good. You trust him. Well, then at the same university, a little known small country university called MIT, where he's been teaching for 40 or 50 years, he's a linguistics professor. What does that have to do with global warming science? I don't know. Probably not much. But anyway, there is another professor there who works with meteorology and climate change and stuff, and he's a professor, been there for years, and guess what he says? It's all poo-poo. Man ain't done crap. These changes have always occurred, and they'll continue to occur. We'll have periods of warming, we'll have periods of cooling, and all kind of stuff. And if a major volcano erupts somewhere, it can change the world's climate in 2 days. So anyway, again, you got to look at both sides of every argument. You got science and religion. There's another thing, but that doesn't have anything to do with global warming. Science says this, religion says no. Am I religious? No. Do I care if you're religious? No. People do what they want to do. Make your choices and live with them. What they do, they make a political event out of these things, okay? They create it. Okay, Al Gore was going to get elected on that platform. Okay, he was trying to gain power, and that was a hell of a hot issue, and he made a movie about it. The end is near, the end is near. And, it kind of kicked it off, and the whole party, the Democratic Party, got behind it, and now it's become part of their platform, basically. And on the other side, you got the oil business and so forth, and they're on the other side, and on it goes. You get into, it goes all the way back to, Roe versus Wade, when the government got right into the family business, about abortion. Of course, that was the Catholic religion. They had a lot to do with that. They're pro-life. And, to me, in my opinion, and boy, I love to get feedback on issues like this. I think it's the woman's deal. How would you like to be carrying a baby around? Huh? And then you found out the baby was unhealthy or going to be born retarded or had some other defects and so forth. Huh? And it's your choice or your family's. Get the government out of it. It ain't the government's damn business, in my opinion. In my opinion. And also, gay rights and all this stuff, that's an individual choice. Totally individual choice. That should never have been made political. But to get votes, you do things like it's like immigration. One party says open the borders. The other party says close them. Why? Votes. Primarily. There's probably other issues too, but which most immigrants come in and vote Democratic. They do. They really do. Particularly from the south of the border where I live in Texas, they do. Why? Because that's just the way it's always been. So now that I have had this discussion of many topics, what is my opinion of global warming? Here it is right here. It's very simple. When it's hot in Texas in August, it's damn hot. Okay? I was in Mongolia in the Peace Corps in 1994 and 5. And when it's cold in Mongolia in the winter, December, January, February, and others, it is damn cold. What does that have to do with global warming? It just means it's what it is. You can't change it. It's what it is. Live with it. Let's go. Let's enjoy life. Let's think about the RV show coming up Friday. Okay? Because I'm going to go to the RV and boat show in Austin, Texas on Friday and hopefully do some videos and hopefully be able to upload them without any problems. And, for people, don't get too excited about my videos, okay? No te calientes, plancha. In Spanish, that means basically don't get hot iron. You know what I mean? No te calientes, don't get excited or whatever. But be that as it may, all you people that have supported this channel, I appreciate it. And I do notice it. I do appreciate it and I do notice it. I think to myself, do you realize that this channel has gone over 2,000 subscribers? You hear me? Me, this channel, us, we. You know how many countries, how many countries view this channel? 188 channels, 188 countries have viewers that watch this channel. I don't know how regularly, but they do because I see them in my statistics. 188 countries. 188. There's only 212 or 15, depending on how you count them. I got people from countries I never even heard of. Latvia, I don't know much about Latvia, I have to tell you. And hopefully, well, hopefully they're learning something about Texas anyway. But anyway, to all you people out there in those 188 countries, I just want to tell you that old Rusty here in Central Texas appreciates it. Okay? And all you subscribers too. So, anyway, don't let global warming get in your head. Hell, go outside, take a walk, listen to the birds if you can, or take a trip. Enjoy your life. We hire politicians to run governments. Once you've put a man in a job, you can watch his performance. And if you don't like him or her, fire him. Okay? And that's about all you can do. Unless you're willing to get up and get involved. That's a whole nother issue. We won't talk about that. But anyway, here's a guy who says he disagrees on 2 points. And I said, other than that, it was perfect. So that's the way I am. Anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios. Bye bye. Buy USA made when you can. Main thing, folks, keep your health. Because I'm 71, and believe me, that is my primary focus right now. Drink plenty of water and all that stuff. Take deep breaths, walk. Keep your health and enjoy life. Okay? Forget the talking heads. Turn the TV off. Okay, anyway, I've vented. I feel better. The medication is taking hold. All right, guys, adios, bye-bye. Enjoy your day. See you next time. This is Rusty in Central Texas, USA. Adios.